Hey everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I have my bow box back out. Yes, one more time. Well, because this is a special order for a special person who I cannot name, and I can't name them because it's a Christmas present, and I know the video is going to be released before Christmas, and I know she's watching. So, I guess all of you that have watched me or do watch me on a daily basis, you can wonder if this is for you, because I know you're going to love it. And when you get it not in the mail, because I'm not sending it directly to you, I'm sending it to the person who ordered it. When you get it on Christmas, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that was for me. And she didn't even say, I didn't even know when I was watching. So that's what I'm going to do. So Merry Christmas to you, special person. And this one is for you. So they wanted a pink box, and this is the color pink that I chose. It's called Sakura, and this one's by Istoyo, and I thought that was a pretty pink. They didn't specify what pink. And then for all the little rhinestones, instead of pearls or like crystally rhinestones, I think we're going to use these for all these little cross connections here in the pillow type thing. So that's the plan. I'm going to use the casting resin because it can go this deep. It can go about an inch. I've pushed it farther without any problems. And I'm also love my mixer. This is the Let's Resin mixer because it doesn't really create bubbles and it mixes quicker than my 5 minutes by hand. So I'm just going to measure out 14 ounces. That's what this one takes, exactly to the ounce. And then we're going to get it poured. So let me get some resin mixed up. If you haven't seen this mixer yet, I wanted to show you how it works. If you have, just fast forward. So you measure it here, and then you press this down onto the cup. It comes with all of these extra cups. And then you press the little button on the top, and it's going to stir it for 40 seconds at a time. I'm going to do it probably 5 times. The only thing I add to this is I scrape my sides and my bottom when it comes out. So it's super quiet. There's really no bubbles that form. Even though I'm mixing in mica powders, it didn't really matter about bubbles. But if you're not mixing in mica powder, this is a great option for you. So I just wanted to share this with you again. All right, I got it mixed up and I put it in a separate cup. I'm going to add some mica powders to this, and I'm going to let it mix it itself so I don't have to. Being 14 ounces, I want a decent amount of mica powder in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and let this stir it up for me. A couple more times on there. This is rechargeable. It also comes with this little pick thing, so if it ends up getting dried, I do clean it. If it ends up drying on there, you can use this little pick thing to pry it off. But I do try to clean it the best that I can. Then I just lift it kind of out, but holding it in the cup, and I turn it back on to get all the extra resin off. And that'll get most of it off. I see some has gotten stuck in there. So I'm going to mix it by hand anyway. And then let it drip in these extra cup, and then I will clean out both cups because these are pretty heavy duty cups they come with. Come with about 10 of them approximately. I never counted them. And then if you clean them out, they will last you a long time. So I just take the time to clean them. And then when I'm done using it, I do stir the bottom and the sides, just because I don't want to take any chances with 14 ounces of resin. And then I'm just going to get this poured and let it cure. And then we will get some rhinestones on this thing. It's going to be beautiful. Pink and black, I think, is a pretty good color combination. All right, I think that's good. I don't see any powders. So let me start back here so I don't have to reach over wet resin. Now pour it slowly to avoid any bubbles, and before it's full, just kind of stick your little stick or whatever you're using down in there to dislodge anything that might have gotten stuck. Let me grab a stick. Squeeze it or however you want to do it. I haven't gotten bubbles on this mold yet. So hopefully today is not the day. Just pour it all the way to the top. This gets glued onto the top if you have not seen this box yet. So this will get glued onto the lid. And I use E6000 to do the gluing. And this one as well, I'm going to like scrape around the edges once I get it in there. I think I just almost spilled my mica. I didn't cap it yet. All right, so let me just get this into this edge. This can trap bubbles in this little lip here. I think I have gotten bubbles in this lip actually. And then the exact same thing for this, just pour around the edge. Get some bubbles dislodged, and then cure. This one's pretty easy. I'm gonna do it about halfway before I stick the stick in. Don't see any in there, but you just never know. I may let it gel up and then I might turn this heat mat on or put it in my curing machine, one of the two. I'm not sure, it depends how the day goes. If I'm not in a hurry, I'll just let it do its thing. Much takes every drop of that 14 ounces and the rest can go in this lid. No waste from this pour. All right, I'm going to take my alcohol spray and just spray the bottom, pop these bubbles, and I'll come back and do it again. See you in a bit. Time to unmold, and I grabbed somebody to do it for me. Who could it be?
Who did you get? Who? Tell me who.
You.
Who?
You.
Me?
Mr. Glitzinator.
The Glitzinator.
Well, the person who is getting this, I think, kind of likes you.
Well, I got that kind of.
Some people like him.
Yeah.
One or two.
So
I'm going to have him unmolded, and then... Hey, you want to put these on for her?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well.
Be careful. You got to do it under the camera. You he's out of touch. What are you trying each one to see which is the easiest?
Yeah. How are you supposed to get these out? You know what that looks like?
Carefully. What? Looks like a bow. What does it look like?
These don't come out.
Well, I've unmolded multiple of them.
Let's try this one.
I usually go to you for help. You don't come to me for help. Look, you just kind of... And my fingers are all messed up. Be careful with that. That's a little soft. There, I helped you.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It is.
I know.
I like it.
Like it.
Oh, that's got to come out of there too, huh?
Oh, making me do this with messed up fingers.
Well, I was working on this big one.
Oh.
Ah, I got mine out.
Well, big deal. That's nice. Check for bubbles.
Nice.
Any bubbles? I don't see any.
I don't see any bubbles.
That's good.
So is it safe to say that this is a gift for somebody?
Yes, it's a gift for somebody.
And that somebody doesn't know that they're getting it?
They don't know, but I bet they re-watch this video after Christmas Day when they recognize them opening the package and go, wait, that was for me. Oh my gosh.
And it's a very special unmolding because I'm unmolding
Because
it.
you did it?
Yeah.
Whoop. Ooh, that's pretty.
That came out nice.
This is a nice color. It's called Sakura. It's pink by Istoyo.
Yeah, this.
I'm going to trim that
up.
But I got to bling it out. You don't want to bling it out for me.
I ain't got the patience to do that.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
That came out
That
really.
has no bubble. Oh, one little bubble. Couple. But nothing that's going to harm anything.
It won't harm it.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it fits. I already tried it. Look at that.
Let's
Perfect.
see. It's gorgeous.
So,
I'm going to pack this with freebies.
I can't say who this is for, but I can say I hope you enjoy it.
Merry Christmas.
Oops. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Put it back.
Ooh, look how nice that is. I could put all my candy in there.
No, I'm going to pack it full of freebies for this person.
Okay.
You want to put something special in from you?
I'll put something special in.
Like what?
I don't know. I gotta look at what you have.
No!
What?
You can't cheat. All right, put the camera on that. I don't like
this?
being on camera like you like being on camera. Okay, I'm going to grab the glue and my stuff, and I will show you how I put all these on. Now for the rhinestones. Now I know I showed you these ones earlier, but they requested pink and black. And I realized I have black, so I'm not going to use these because I'm not completely sure if they're okay with those. So I want to be safe and do what they asked for. So these are the black ones. And I just have my little tray here. And you can just like shake these. Wait a minute. No, these are not black. The backs are black, but the tops are silver. Scratch that. I thought I had black. So now I hope they're okay with them because that's the closest I have to black. Sorry if you're watching. I know you're watching. But this is what I have to go with. So there is a tint of blues and greens. But that's the best I have. So just pour those in your tray and have a wax pencil. And when you pick up your little rhinestone with it sticks to the tip of the wax pencil, and then you can place it anywhere you want it. So that's what I'm going to use for that. My glue, I use Liquid Fusion. I have never been able to find this at the store, so I do buy mine on Amazon. Again, everything's linked below. I put it in a smaller bottle. So I'm just going to start with the bow and just decorate the bow and set it aside. And I will definitely fast forward this for you after I do a couple so you can kind of get it. If you guys have never done this before, just squeeze out a few drips it doesn't dry that fast that you can't do a bunch at a time. So I'm just going to go around this section here, and then I'll grab some rhinestones and place them on there. Just decorate it however you want to decorate it. So just grab a rhinestone, press it onto the glue, and the glue dries clear. And just place them anywhere you want. And then if you run out of ones that are like not the right way, you just shake it and then they'll flip right over. And you got to press with your little pencil hard enough to get it to stick to the wax. But it's so easy to maneuver. So I hope you're okay with this color because my black was not black. So you'll know when it's dry. Doesn't take that long. But it is clear, but it dries nice. You really won't see it. So I'm going to just go around this top evenly with tiny little droplets, because it doesn't take much. It's a tiny little rhinestone. And then I will fast forward. The rest of this, I won't show you at all. You kind of get the gist of what's going on. So I will probably just shut the camera off so I could do this a little bit more comfortable instead of trying to maneuver this under the camera. So just grab them and set them. And if you need to move them, you just move you could use your little pencil to move it wherever you need it to be moved. That's it. That's pretty much all of it. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go finish this whole thing and then I will bring you back. I got the lid done. It's looking good. Now I'm going to move on to the bowl. And basically all I've been doing is doing like a line or 2 lines at a time. Popping little glue in. And then going back and filling it in with the rhinestone. That's pretty much it. It's just time consuming. It's not hard. Just make sure you have glue, enough glue to hold it. I will send her a few extra rhinestones in here just in case something pops off. You can glue some back on. But that's it. Get comfortable, pull up a chair, turn some music on, whatever you gotta do, and just start placing rhinestones. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see what I was doing. I was a little zoomed in too much, so here is a little bit on fast forward so she can enjoy the process with me. And it is done. So pretty. It's got to dry. There's the lid. So just take your little tray with this little spout. Dump them back into your container. Then I'm going to get my E6000 and I'm going to glue the bow onto the top. And it should be completely dry by morning. I just want to grab all these little guys before I do that. Get the lid on so I don't spill them. Oops. Okay. I am just going to line this up in the center. Grab my glue. This is the one that I use, and I put a big, large dollop on the bottom of each side. Whoops. And a little in the middle. And then place it, and then I don't touch it. Push it down. We're just going to let it sit until it's completely cured. Here is the finished product. It is all done and completed. It looks so pretty. I hope you like it, you special person. Sorry I can't say your name today, but you'll know who you are on Christmas Day. It will be packed full of goodies for you. So I just want to say Merry Christmas and thank you for supporting my little small business. You all have a blessed day and I will see you on the next video. Stay tuned for the final pictures of this beautiful box. Bye!